Coordination compounds. Coordination compounds are very important in day-to-day life. Many compounds exist as coordination compounds as they have special type of linkage which we call it as coordinate bond. And the coordinate bond is formed between electron-rich and electron-deficient species. So, coordinate bond is nothing but a bond in which sharing of electron occurs, but it's not mutual sharing. In this, the shared pair is donated by only one atom, and the one which donates is donor, and the other one which is going to accept the electron, we call it as acceptor. So, coordination chemistry is nothing but the branch of chemistry which deals with the study of coordination compounds. And here are certain examples of coordinate compounds like hemoglobin, chlorophyll, vitamin B12. So these are all the types, or we could say different examples of coordinate compounds. In order to understand coordination compounds or how it is formed, we should understand different terminologies which is being involved in this. First one is coordination entity. A coordination entity is going to constitute of a central metal atom or ion bonded to a fixed number of ions or molecules. The second one is central atom, or we also call it as ion. Central atom is nothing but the acceptor metal atom which is going to be present in the coordination compound. And the acceptor here, they mostly belong to D block element because it will act as an acceptor since it has vacant d orbital. And because of their accepting nature of the D block elements, they act as Lewis acids. For example, if we see a coordination compound CONH36Cl3, in this CO is the central metal atom. And the third term which we should understand is very important, it is ligands. The atom, molecule or ion which is going to be bound to the coordination central or the central atom, we are referring that as ligands. These ligands, it can be a simple ion or a molecule, doesn't matter. And they will be basically acting as a Lewis base. So, for example, if we see the coordination compound CONH36Cl3, in this NH3 is the ligand. So, in order to write or in order to name a coordination compound, it is very important to understand the terms being involved in it. And the next term is coordination pair. This is the combination of atoms and ligands. So, CONH36 time is coordination entity, or we could say it as a complex. And yes, the coordination pair may be positively charged or negatively charged. And if it is positively charged, then it is called as cationic entity. And in case of negative charge, it is anionic entity or complex. So, where we have the combination of atom and ligand, we call it as coordination pair. And the next term is coordination number. This is very important because in most of the exams they ask to calculate the coordination number. The coordination number of a metal ion in a complex is nothing but the number of ligand donor atom to which the metal is going to be directly bonded. The next term which we should know is counter ion. The atom or group of atoms which is written outside the bracket, we call it as counter ion. For example, if we take this one as an example, CONH3 6.Cl3. Cl3 is written outside the bracket, so Cl3 is considered to be the counter ion. So these are all the terminologies which we should understand or we should know in order to write a coordination compound or in order to name a coordination compounds.